We all love our pets, and many of us are guilty of showing that love with little snacks. But the extra pounds that your pooch is packing could be bad for its health. Well, joining us now are doctors Damian Battersby and Shelley Skopit from Park Animal Hospital in Darien. And they also brought Ruby here, who is behaving so nicely for us. Let's stay that way.
Yes.
No, I'm just kidding. Oh, don't cry, don't cry. Let's first talk about, what do you see when it comes to pets? Are you noticing that maybe we do have some pets that are a little overweight?
Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's tough because people love their pets and they see food as a way to love them more. So it gets a little tough to scale that back sometimes and think smaller portions instead of, continuing to feed to show their love. What
should people do?
Well, I mean, first is, you want to feed a good quality food. So you stay away from the junk food and the extras, just like us. And you want to feed the right portions. And most of our clients, when we ask them, how much do you feed? It's a handful, it's a scoop, it's not a measured amount. Okay. So first you want to figure out how much you're actually feeding. And then from that you can base on looking at your dog if that's too much, if it's too little. And if you look at dog foods, they're going to recommend a certain amount of food per dog, but they're taking every dog into account. They're not taking the activity level of the dog.
Right.
Now, if you run 5 miles a day with your dog's going to burn more calories. Right. If your dog sits around as a couch potato all day, it's a different story. They're going to need less calories. So just like us, it's the amount of calories burned versus calories eaten or taken in. And a lot of these guys, we are not exercising our dogs. Many people have invisible fences and they think just because a dog has free roam of the yard, they're going to run around the yard. In reality, most dogs, even on an invisible fence, are going to go out, sniff around the tree, maybe some bushes, and then enjoy laying in the sun, just like the rest of us. So,
one thing that you guys had actually emailed over was that there are different apps now that you can actually use when you're out there walking your dog and taking a walk yourself.
Right, so it's a way to encourage people to get exercise, but also to exercise their animals at the same time. We even have some clients that have trained their cats to walk on a leash and a harness.
Wow.
So it's a great thing to do. One of the apps called Wolf Tracks actually allows you to walk for a pet charity. So depending on how much you and your pet walk, you can pick which charity you want to donate, which shelter, and they'll actually donate money to that shelter as you walk with your pet and lose weight.
Yeah. That is. Now, one thing, we talk about, you don't want the dog to be too heavy, you don't want any pet to be too heavy, but really, what are the problems when the animals are overweight?
So we see some similar things that we see in people. Pets can get diabetes, and that can be weight-related. We can see problems with osteoarthritis, the bigger that they get, pancreatitis, so there are a lot of health concerns, and also just the overall quality of life, wanting them to be able to comfortably get up and exercise without, having to carry so much extra weight with them.
All right. Well, all good tips. So watch what they eat. We'll stop moving the camera so we stop scaring Ruby over here. Thank you so much for being with us. We really appreciate you coming in this morning.
Thanks for having us.
No problem. And coming up ahead at